We are withdrawing from northeastern Syria. That was the direction of the president. That deliberate withdrawal began with the removal of the less than 50 troops or so from the immediate zone of attack. We are now in what we call the Phase 2 withdrawal. Ultimately, we always intended, as the president directed, to maintain a presence at the An-Tanf garrison. As I've said over the past several days, we are also considering how we might reposition forces in the area in order to ensure we secure the oil fields. We are now taking some actions, I'm not going to get into the details, to strengthen our position at Dar ez-Zar to ensure that we can deny ISIS access to the oil fields, because we want to make sure that they don't have access to the resources that may allow them to strike within the region, to strike Europe, to strike the United States. Otherwise, all the other forces are intended to return home. But the mission in Syria remains what the mission in Syria began with. It's always been about defeating the ISIS coalition. So that is the core mission. That mission remains unchanged. The specific measures we are taking with regard to the reduction of oil fields is to deny ISIS access to those resources. If ISIS has access to the resources, and therefore the means to procure arms or to buy fighters or whatever else they do, then it means it makes it more difficult to defeat ISIS. So this is all nested underneath the Defeat ISIS campaign. We are in close contact with the SDF on the ground. The SDF has assured us that within the area under their control, all ISIS prisoners are being secured. That's good news. I've spoken to the Turkish defense minister. He informs me that all the ISIS prisoners, prisons in their area are under their control, and actually informed me that they've been able to recollect some of them. So that's good news. Yeah, that's news for you, see. I think the other part of this, too, the second part is the securing of the oil fields. The commanders make their assessments on what troops to bring or what forces based on the threat they see. And so that we always are managing the force, adapting it to those measures, and that's why we think the need for that in terms of that location to have forces available.
Some of the 100 were reflected, is that right?
That's what you should follow up with the Turkish defense minister, but they informed me that they had recollected some of that 100 that we estimated were released.
All right, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.